How do we count cells without text? Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Here we have very straightforward looking list of, well, we have members and then we have miscellaneous. What's in this miscellaneous? Well, I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Looks like we have some text and we have some dates and numbers. And the point is, we want to be able to count in this first example. We want to count text. What's our range? Again, you remember how COUNTIF works. We have a range and we have a criteria. Here we have C5 to C10. Count if there's any text. What's the wildcard do? It just identifies everything in terms of text. Not going to pick up numbers, all right? Our next challenge here is to do the opposite. We want to count everything that's not text. Remember, the less than and greater than means not equal to. Not equal to text is the criteria. Here, all we're doing is we have good, we have 10. Notice number and number. What does count do? It doesn't count numbers, clearly. What else? Is this a blank or is this F9? F9. So this is a blank. We're counting everything that's not text, including blanks. This must be the only text. Here we have, we can test this, range, F9. What's our criteria? F9. And what do we have here? Good. How do we know what is text and what isn't? Notice this is wrapped around quotes that identifies text. Everything else is either a blank or a number. And recognize that Excel is going to pick up this blank as a 0. Escape. Make sure it's empty. We'll go back here. Let's look here. This range, F9, this blank is picked up in COUNTIF as a 0. So be careful when you're doing something like this. If your intent is to not count blanks, you're probably going to have to nest this with a non-blank, no blank function. You can put an if function in here or any combination over here. Read it if you need it. Tear apart the anatomy if required. Brad Williams, Excel Prime.